Hello, welcome back. So this video was meant to be out about a month ago and I've been struggling to find a way to actually upload the LUTs in a place where it's easy for everyone to access them and where I can upload some test footage as well. I was planning to put them up on Etsy and do sort of some paid ones and some free ones, but then you're only allowed to upload 7 files on Etsy and I didn't really want to restrict how many people could buy. So now they're up for free on my Google Drive, which is in the description. So download them. If you want to put them into Davinci Resolve, there is a video up here that you can use where I show you how to upload LUTs to Davinci Resolve. Give it a go with the test footage, and if you like it, try it on your own footage. I thought today we'd take a quick look through them, see the different uses of each LUT, and I'll show off some of my favourite ones that I use every day. In fact, this video is shot with CM2, which is possibly my favourite LUT of the entire pack. And I find if you use it with a grain overlay, sometimes you get a really nice filmic look that you don't get from a lot of the other LUTs on here. Even the Kodak LUT, which is designed to sort of work as a film LUT to get that look. But I find CM2 works really well, so that's the one to use. So here is a shot from my most recent short film, Douglas, which I'll put another link up here now. So if you want to go check that one out, that's on our studios channel. And I'll also put the link to the studio down in the description. But here's a shot of my friend Harry doing some amazing acting. So I think we'll have a look through and we'll go through the 3 chemical looks. So CM1, I really like. CM1 sort of gives you a colder look and it gives you quite nice dark blacks. You still get a bit of red in there, but everything's really cold and really washed out. So that could be used for sort of a sadder scene, but it's a really good LUT if you want to go sort of nighttime or dark. As I was saying earlier, CM2 is my favourite LUT, and we bring that on, and if we take a look, you get the nice reds. You also get some nice sort of greeny bluish colours over here, so it gives you a nice contrasting colours, but it's still quite pastel and quite nice. Also lifts the darks a little bit. If you look down here, there's nothing absolute zero. So it lifts the darks, so you get the milky blacks that you do with a film stock like Kodak 2383, which I also have an emulation in here, but I'll show you that on a different clip. And if we take a look at CM4, that's the same as CM2, except all the other areas that were sort of pinkish in that last clip are now, instead of pinky orange, they're now sort of a bluey green. So it's a slightly colder version of CM2. So CM2 is your warm LUT, CM4 is your sort of neutral LUT, and CM1 works really well for that cold LUT. You've got 3 different options there if you want to keep it concurrent but go for different feels for different shots. Those are the 3 LUTs I would use. Now there are 2 LUTs I really want to show you, which are the Forest LUT and the Fury Road LUT. The Fury Road LUT is meant to emulate the Mad Max Fury Road kind of look, but I found it does something really impressive with any scenes with trees in them. So if I find that LUT now, and we drag and drop it over, you'll see it's gone from, if I knock this LUT off, it's gone from washed out greens and everything looks sort of spring summery to, if we put that LUT back on there, then everything goes yellow and you have that sort of autumn look out of a nice bit of footage. It's quite impressive. The one thing you do want to worry with it is skin tones, so everyone goes a bit orange, but if you're shooting landscapes, you're shooting on a beach, you get that nice blue-orange contrast, which works really well, which you can also see in this shot when I drag and drop it over. So you now have that nice contrast between the orange of the building and the blue of the sky, which, if we take it out, everything's all greyed out, stick it in, then you have that nice contrast. And I find with this one you can play around with it more. So if we push up the saturation, we warm up the shot a bit, or we cool it off a bit, we play with the contrast a little bit, you can get a really nice shot out of it that makes it all look really summery. So if you want to go for a summery look with footage like that, or you want a nice contrasting look if you're shooting at a beach or a desert, then that is the LUT you want to use. I'm really impressed with that one. It's actually my favourite for a lot of this kind of contrasting stuff. Going back to the train shot, the other LUT I wanted to show you is the Forest LUT, which, drag that over, all the dark tones and all sort of white tones are pushed towards a muddy colour, and then the greens are really pushed to be oversaturated. So you do get that kind of forest look from it, and it's really nice because all these tones here are now kind of brownish, and you get a nice contrast. So it sort of looks like woodlands. And same here, if we drag and drop the Forest LUT over, it darkens it a little bit, so we might want to pull up the gamma a little bit here. and maybe stick a bit more contrast in. But you get a really nice sort of contrasting browny greeny look from that. So if you want to go a bit darker, a bit more natural, that's a really, really good look to go for. Here again, we can go with CM2 if we want, and it gives the nice oranges and the blues, and we can pull up the saturation, bring some more difference into it, maybe cool it off a little bit, so you get a nice contrast there with the oranges and the teals. It's a really sort of cheating look to go with the orange and teal lighting, but I do find it really works for a lot of shots. And we could go with Fury Road and just reset this node, and there again we have that contrast. If we go with this one, then we get that nice blue colour. The one last LUT I really want to show you is this, which is the CineStyle yellow LUT. So you see, this is the raw shot from CineStyle, and we hit Shift D and it brings in the CineStyle yellow LUT. So if you're going for sort of an old-timey saturated photo look, this could work really, really well. It sort of looks aged, which I find works really well for flashback scenes or something like that. So those are a few of my favourite LUTs. There are tons in that pack there to play around with. So give it a go, tell me which ones you like best. So I just want to say, if you want to learn how to put CineStyle in your camera, the video you want to watch is up here. If you want to learn how to put LUTs into Davinci Resolve, there's a video down in the description for that. And if you want to check out Douglas, which a lot of these shots are from, then there's a link coming up on the end page. So go give it a look, try out the LUTs, and let me know which ones are your favourite. I've got another few videos coming out soon, so I hope you enjoy these, and I'll see you guys later.